seems like the world has completely changed after October 7th, 2023. When the clash between two formidable forces erupted, it unleashed chaos, distress, and claimed innocent lives. Enter the heart of the storm, the Israel-Hamas war, labeled as one of the deadliest wars of all time. Stay tuned as we navigate through the complexities of this intense conflict, a story that demands our attention and understanding. The Red Sea Crisis. Since mid-November, Houthi militants in Yemen have considerably increased attacks on commercial cargo boats traveling through the lower Red Sea in reaction to Israel's bombardment of Gaza. On some occasions, Houthis have boarded or sought to board merchant tankers. On others, they've targeted cargo ships with drones and missiles, though the damage has been minimal in most of the cases. But in mid-November, one tanker, the Galaxy Leaguer, was successfully hijacked. The Houthis vowed to continue mounting strikes until the Israeli aggression stops. Now, due to these actions, threats have intensified so much in the past few weeks to the point where Maersk, MSC, and other shipping groups have halted or rerouted traffic, while the U.S. has announced a maritime coalition to defend shipping lanes against attacks. In the weekend of December 31st, the USS Gravely intercepted two anti-ship ballistic missiles aimed at the Maersk Hangzhou in the southern Red Sea. Following the missile threat, the cargo ship was attacked by four small boats with small arms fire. The USS Gravely and USS Dwight D. Eisenhower helicopters responded, issuing warnings to the attackers. In self-defense, U.S. Navy helicopters sank 3 boats, causing casualties, while the 4th fled. The Houthi rebels confirmed 10 of their fighters were killed and warned of dire consequences. Due to persistent attacks by Houthi rebels on vessels navigating through the Suez Canal, the decision was made to launch joint military strikes. The U.S. president launched a successful operation in collaboration with the United Kingdom, supported by Australia, Bahrain, Canada, and the Netherlands. The strikes conducted in the overnight hours of January 11th to 12th, targeting over 60 locations, utilizing 100 precision-guided munitions. The primary focus was on dismantling Houthi command centers, munition depots, launching systems, and more. In response, Houthi spokesperson Yahya Saree attributed the strikes to criminal aggression by the US and UK. But Yemen's Saudi-backed government held the rebels accountable, stating that they had dragged Yemen into a military confrontation in the Red Sea. But why is the Red Sea so significant? The Suez Canal. It's not just a waterway, it's the beating heart of commerce, connecting the Mediterranean and Red Seas and cutting straight through from Asia to Europe. Every day, more than 50 ships navigate through the canal, making it a preferred shortcut for about 12% of the world's trade. It operates as an efficient channel, significantly reducing transit time. To put it into perspective, when ships travel from Asia to Europe, the Suez Canal shortens the journey by about 7,000 kilometers, resulting in substantial time and resource savings. Highlighting the potential financial impact of disruptions in the Suez Canal is crucial. For instance, when the Ever Given was stranded in March 2021 for 6 days, the Suez Canal Authority, or the SCA, estimated the cost at $550 million. While precise financial comparisons are challenging, this incident underscores the substantial consequences of short-term disruptions, including those related to Houthi activities. It's worth noting that these disruptions can trigger fluctuations in container prices. We observed a notable increase from a few thousand euros to 10,000 euros per container due to previous incidents. Although prices have since decreased, we anticipate ongoing and significant fluctuations. This is one of the factors contributing to the current situation in the Red Sea. Now, let's delve into the history of Israel and Arab countries. From its establishment in 1948, Israel faced significant challenges in gaining recognition from Arab nations. Over the decades, there have been notable instances where certain countries took steps to normalize relations, while others remained steadfast in their opposition. In the late 1970s, Egypt became the first Arab nation to recognize Israel diplomatically with the signing of the Camp David Accords in 1978 and the subsequent Israel-Egypt Peace Treaty in 1979. This move was followed by Jordan, which signed the Israel-Jordan Peace Treaty in 1994, further reshaping the dynamics of the region. Fast forward to the 21st century, and a series of groundbreaking agreements emerged. In 2020, the United Arab Emirates, or UAE, and Bahrain signed the historic Abraham Accords, normalizing relations with Israel. Shortly after, Morocco and Sudan also reached agreements to establish diplomatic ties with the Jewish state. However, these diplomatic strides were not universally celebrated. Iran, a regional power with a history of opposition to Israel, viewed these agreements as a betrayal by Arab nations. How did the Houthi rebels evolve from a guerrilla army to formidable military force? To start, we have to explain the difference between Iran and Saudi Arabia, two nations shaped by a historical religious split. Iran predominantly follows Shia Islam, emphasizing leadership through the lineage of Ali, while Saudi Arabia adheres to Sunni Islam, particularly influenced by the Wahhabi interpretation. This centuries-old division plays a significant role in shaping their unique political, social, and cultural landscapes, often positioning them on opposing sides in regional conflicts. The Houthi movement, grounded in the Zaydi sect of Shiite Islam, found itself ideologically aligned with Iran, a Shia powerhouse. This alignment, fueled by faith-based alliances, prompted Iran to extend substantial financial and political support to the Houthi rebels. Houthi militants, also known as Ansar Allah, trace their roots back to the 1990s when they emerged as a political and religious movement representing the Zaydi Shia Muslim community in Yemen, led by Abdul Malik al-Houthi. Their influence continued to grow, and by late 2014, during the Yemen civil war, the Houthis seized control of the capital city, Sana'a. Saudi Arabia, as a Sunni powerhouse, perceived the risk of the Houthi rebels as a threat to its influence in the region. Fearing an expanding Iranian influence along its border, Saudi Arabia led a Western-backed coalition in 2015 to support the Yemen government and counter the Houthi insurgency. The conflict unfolded with the Houthis dominating much of the north and other major population centers, while the internationally recognized government established itself in Aden. Is there another Shia group with Iran's support that's also actively involved in attacks against Israel? You may have heard of Hezbollah, a Shia group backed by a formidable arsenal and approximately 100,000 soldiers. With over 100,000 rockets, including precision missiles, drones, and various anti-tank, anti-aircraft, and anti-ship missiles, Hezbollah poses a significant threat to all parts of Israel. Iran, the group's main supporter, supplies arms through Iraq and Syria, utilizing Iranian, Russian, or Chinese designs for many of its weapons. The recent Israeli airstrike in Beirut's Dahiya, a Hezbollah stronghold, killing senior Hamas official Salih al-Arori, marked a new escalation in the conflict with Israel. Israel also targeted Wissam al-Tawil, a Hezbollah commander. Tensions persist, and the risk of a full-scale war between Hezbollah and Israel is a growing concern. The Israel-Hamas conflict has evolved, now involving both local and international dimensions. The U.S.-led Operation Prosperity Guardian began in December 2023, aiming to counter Houthi attacks and threats to international shipping in the Red Sea. A multinational coalition, including the United Kingdom, France, Italy, Spain, Bahrain, the Seychelles, the Netherlands, Canada, and Greece, contributes to the effort. Does this whole situation indicate a pathway to a wider conflict? Yemen Houthi rebels, in response to recent U.S. and British airstrikes, declared American and British ships as legitimate targets. According to the group's spokesperson, Nasruddin Amir, any affiliation with the United States is enough to make a ship a target. In solidarity with the Palestinians, the Houthis targeted Western ships in the Red Sea since November. They recently launched a cruise missile at an American destroyer off Yemen's coast, and on January 15th, a rocket hit an American ship in the Gulf of Aden. American Eagle Bulk Shipping, the company owning the targeted vessel, the Gibraltar Eagle, confirmed the attack off Yemen's coast. The ship, transporting steel products, sustained limited damage but continued its journey. Concerns rise as the situation may escalate, with potential further airstrikes by the US and UK to curb Houthi attacks. The heightened risk to innocent civilians raises concerns about achieving a peaceful resolution amid tensions. So what are your thoughts on all of this? Let us know what you're thinking in the comments section below. And if you'd like to watch more such videos, then make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring the bell to never miss out on any updates. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.